All right, we ready? Well, first of all, here's the deal. It's tough enough for us to get games, and I really, you know, this game's going to help both of these teams. I think at the end of March, when selection, whenever it is, I appreciate the people that play us home and home games because it's tough for us to get home and home games. We got to play in 2-3 tournaments sometimes a year to get some really good opponents. So start off by that. I think Alabama is going to have a wonderful year. They got good balance. They got depth. I told our kids, listen, we took 10 more shots than they did in the first half, and you're down 6. The shots were going to come at one point or another if we continued to defend. And that's what we did. I think we limited their second chances on the glass. That was huge. The rebounding edge, there was just a lot of one and outs. And it came down to, our two wings playing in space and making shots. So I thought the job that she did defensively on their best player, in Brittany Davis, she was great on one end, but she was also excellent on the other. But they got very good point production from their bench in the first half. So that's what we told our guys, that we needed to do a much better job on other guys and not fall asleep on the backside. But hey, it's a good win. I'm gonna go home and watch every possession like I did against Florida A&M and Jacksonville, and because that's what I do. And we'll talk about that on Friday. We're off tomorrow. We'll practice Friday, Saturday, get ready to play TCU on the road, quick turnaround against New Hampshire, and then we got Georgia Tech down in Fort Myers. So short-term memory, get ready and play the next one. That's all you can do.
Talk about Elle's defensive performance, but she goes out. Priscilla comes in and has some really important possessions on Davis, and then Sammy, same thing, has really important possessions on Davis to keep her limited. I know Elle did such a great job, but just how important was that being a team effort to try and keep Davis from being a knockback?
Well, the problem, here's the deal. Sammy goes 7 for 16. That's efficient. Elle goes 9 for 17, right? Both at a 45% clip. Those guys playing so well, right? You played them extended minutes because they were playing well. So it's hard to get other guys some minutes, to rest them because that group did so well in the third quarter. More time's going to come from folks as they get experience. Today was an NCAA tournament game, against a very, very good team. And some guys are not ready to play those extended minutes yet, on both ends of the floor. It is what it is. And when they do, we'll be even better.
Coach, you mentioned earlier how you had a solid margin on the boards going into the second half. Was that something that you were telling your team earlier to give them off?
That's something we stress, and these guys tell it. We talk about assaulting the glass, right? Block out a rebound, holding guys to 1, and sending 4 to the glass every time. So if you do that every day and demand it every day in practice, hopefully it shows up on game days. And it did today.
You guys get a 1-point lead, then they go on a 7-0 run to take a 6-point lead. Then you guys deliver the finishing blow, that 12-0 run in the third quarter. Just, how important was it for you guys to land that punch there to take the lead for good?
Well, I thought, number one, I thought Elle broke down the defense pretty good, on pick and roll situations. She read high side, low side screens, right? And she was she took efficient shots. Well, we found Sammy in some good space. I think the blow was when Elle penetrated and found Sammy on the extra pass on the wing. And then we ran offense where we brought Elle off that pin down screen off the comeback, and Elle knocks the 3 from the top. So when we get into flow and we share it all over the place, we're really, really good. But this game was won on the defensive end, how we defended and how we rebounded.
Weren't you must have been very encouraged just by the way you
It's a good sign early, yeah, it's a good sign early in the season, because, you know, what good teams do, they respond, right? And, you know, this team has the capability that we can go on a 10-2, a 12-0 run, and that's what we did. But, you know, we have to, when we get scored on, we got to come down and answer. We went empty on too many trips in that second quarter. You know, it was good. We had timeouts at the end of the game. We'll look at late game situations, sideline out of bounds, and full court out of bounds. I thought we did much better in baseline out of bounds in the second half. First half was not good. We gave up a 3, and we gave up a jumper, so that was 5 points. We gave up a lane violation and also a free throw blockout. Well, that didn't happen in the second half. Free throw line, you go 16 for 19. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Especially in close games down the stretch. You gotta trust your work and trust your time and go to the line and finish games. And they did that.
You got to talk a little bit about Sammy, you know, second half. I mean, 24 points.
That was pretty good. She did that in the third quarter the other day. You know, I think these two guys complement each other really, really well. You know, Elle's a preseason player of the year in the league. She's one of the best guards in the entire country. She showed it today. Defending and on the offensive end, you know. We can run all the stuff we want and get these guys open, but at the end of the day, it's them making shots, you know. But it's making those shots at game speed, and they invest, and they're in the gym. So, yeah, I mean, when those two guys are really, really good, we're really good.
You guys always do, you know, a good job defending home court. I think, what, 3, maybe 4 home losses in non-conference play over the last 8 seasons. You sweep the homestand to start the year, you get a really good crowd tonight. How good was that to just see the folks come out and, you know, be loud in a game that had this kind of importance?
You have to be great at home. This is where you practice, right? This is where you invest your time. This is where you sweat every day. You know, if you don't protect your home floor and you're not good at home, road wins are tough. Whoever you play against. So I think the one thing that we do and our program does, we take pride in playing at home and protecting our home floor. That's what you should do. And the crowd was outstanding tonight. I thought we had people come out. We had we had that student section at the end. It's grown, and I think we have a basketball club that the whole entire Tampa Bay community can be very, very proud of. We have some really loyal women's basketball fans that have been following us for a whole year. But I think we play an exciting style of basketball, and you know, you got an NCAA tournament team here, so you should come out and watch them and support these guys. So, is Mike Hogan all right? He's dying out there. He's okay? Mike, holy cow. All right. Is that good? Let's bring these two guys up, because you want to talk to them. All right, thank you.